Archangel Michael says, "The air around you is heavy with secrets, and the one closest to your heart is standing at the edge of a dangerous test. The loyalty of your soulmate is being pulled and twisted by another hand, someone who carries envy and hidden malice. This trial is not accidental, it has been carefully designed to see if the bond you both share can be shaken. The shadows have grown thicker in silence. Someone has been whispering words meant to create doubt, confusion, and weakness in the heart of your soulmate. They are being tempted with illusions, and the threat of betrayal is drawing closer than you realize. This is not a simple trial. It is a manipulation born from jealousy, orchestrated by a person who pretends to be harmless but secretly seeks to destroy what you have. That person's smile hides venom, and their plan is to push your soulmate into a trap where loyalty will be questioned. You may have noticed unusual silence, sudden distance, or a coldness that was not there before. These are not random changes, they are signals of the hidden test in progress. Pay attention, because what unfolds now can determine the future of your love. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Archangel Michael says, "The betrayal is not yet complete, but the steps toward it have already begun." Your soulmate stands on fragile ground, torn between loyalty to you and the influence of another. The other person is skilled in deception, using subtle moves to confuse, flatter, and entice. This is why your connection has felt different. It is not because love has faded, it is because interference has been planted like a seed in soil. That seed is growing daily, and its roots are reaching dangerously deep. The betrayal being prepared is not only emotional but spiritual. It is designed to wound you, to weaken your faith, and to make you doubt your worth. But heaven has revealed this message so you may stand strong, prepared, and unshaken. Remember, the enemy cannot steal what is guarded by divine light. Even if betrayal attempts to break through, your strength, clarity, and protection will turn the trap back onto the one who built it. Type Amen to get blessing 474. You must know that this test has been long in planning. The person behind it has studied your soulmate's weaknesses, searching for cracks to slip through. They believe they can twist the heart, but they underestimate the power of truth. Your soulmate has already felt the weight of confusion. They may be caught in inner conflict, trying to resist but struggling against whispers that tell them lies about you. This is the battlefield you cannot see, a war happening in silence. Every look, every message, every secret moment shared by this deceiver is intended to lead your soulmate further away. But the truth is, loyalty cannot be faked forever. Masks always slip, and lies eventually betray their own master. Archangel Michael says, "Stand firm, for your spirit is stronger than any scheme." The betrayal may approach, but your resilience will outshine the shadows. The hand that pushes against you will soon tremble under divine judgment. Type Amen to get blessing 515. The time ahead will test not only your soulmate but you as well. Betrayal's presence is a heavy cloud, but it also reveals where true love rests. Do not let fear swallow you whole, let this warning empower you to walk with clarity. The betrayer thinks they are winning, but every move they make is already being watched by higher powers. They believe they can manipulate destiny, yet destiny is never in the control of the wicked. You may feel an urge to confront or demand answers, but patience is your shield. Silence will be your strategy, and wisdom will be your weapon. Those who try to break your bond will reveal themselves by their own mistakes. Archangel Michael says, "You are not alone in this. Heaven has placed angels beside you to guard against betrayal's sting. What they meant for harm will turn into your strengthening." Type Amen to get blessing 642. The clock is ticking, and unseen hands are still moving pieces against you. Every moment, this hidden test grows heavier, shaping the choices your soulmate must face. What seems like coincidence is, in truth, a carefully placed trap meant to fracture what was once whole. Archangel Michael says, "You must understand, betrayal is not born in one night. It is built slowly, through whispers, doubts, and shadows that feed on weakness. That is why you feel the sudden unease in your spirit. It is heaven alerting you before it is too late. This is not just about love. It is about destiny, about keeping you from stepping fully into your divine path. The enemy knows that if your soulmate falters, your strength will be shaken, and your light dimmed. But you were chosen to rise above what others cannot withstand. This betrayal, even if attempted, will become the very reason you ascend higher. You will walk forward not broken, but unshakable, carrying wisdom forged in fire. Type Amen to get blessing 711. The betrayer watches from the shadows, carefully planting words that sound like truth but drip with poison. Their intention is to make your soulmate question your loyalty, your character, and your heart. They are trying to rewrite your story with lies. Archangel Michael says, "Do not fear what is spoken against you. Words meant to destroy will dissolve when faced with your strength." The betrayer believes they have power, but their time is short, and their false confidence will crumble. Already, cracks are showing in their plan. Their desperation makes them careless, and soon their actions will expose who they truly are. What they try to keep hidden will be revealed for all to see. You must prepare your heart. The moment of unveiling will shake you, but it will also free you. When the truth comes out, betrayal will no longer be a weapon against you, it will be evidence of your strength. Type Amen to get blessing 883. Your soulmate feels the weight of this test, though they may not admit it openly. Confusion wraps around them like fog, clouding judgment and pulling them toward paths they would not normally take. This is the enemy's design. But even in fog, a light still shines. That light is you, your spirit, your energy, and your unwavering presence. Your soulmate may be tested, but the truth of your bond is stronger than manipulation. There will be moments when you sense a distance, when words feel hollow, when affection feels delayed. Do not let these shake your faith. They are symptoms of the hidden battle, not proof of lost love. Archangel Michael says, "Stay alert, but do not lose yourself in fear." Your strength is the shield that will guide your soulmate back when shadows attempt to pull them away. Type Amen to get blessing 942. The one who orchestrates this betrayal believes they are untouchable. They believe they can twist emotions and bend hearts without consequence. But every plot carries its own punishment, and theirs is already being written. You must understand, betrayal is never the final word. It may sting, but it cannot define you. It may shake you, but it cannot destroy the foundation that heaven has already laid beneath your life. The betrayer underestimates the hand of justice. What they set in motion will turn back onto them, multiplied. The same trap they built for you will become the pit they fall into. Archangel Michael says, "Be patient, for divine timing is never late." The betrayal they planned for you will transform into their downfall, and you will rise untouched. Type Amen to get blessing 1025. Your soulmate is walking a dangerous line. They may not realize how close they are to stepping into a mistake that cannot be undone. That is why this message has reached you. It is a call to be alert, a reminder to guard your spirit. Sometimes, betrayal does not arrive as an open wound, but as a slow erosion. The deceiver knows this, and so they test boundaries carefully, pushing little by little until the line is blurred. This is the danger your soulmate is facing. But there is a limit to how far darkness can go. Lies cannot outlast truth, and envy cannot outshine real love. The longer the deceiver tries, the closer they come to being exposed. You must not fear this exposure. For when the truth bursts forth, all hidden games will end, and your soulmate will see clearly the trap that nearly consumed them. Type Amen to get blessing 1117. The night is heavy with silence, but behind that silence, battles are being fought. Your soulmate is caught in the middle of a test designed not only to confuse but also to weaken. What feels like distance in your connection is not natural, it is being pushed from outside influence. Archangel Michael says, "The deceiver who watches you smiles in public but burns with envy in private." They wish to see you broken, they wish to see your soulmate drift from your side, and they are patient enough to wait for the right moment to strike. You must recognize the subtle signs that betrayal is near. The conversations that end quickly, the phone calls that seem secret, the sudden changes of routine, these are not coincidences. They are threads in a web being spun carefully around your soulmate. But this web cannot hold forever. The truth is always stronger than illusion. The one who schemes does not know that heaven has already revealed their intentions, giving you strength before the trap is fully closed. Type Amen to get blessing 1266. Your soulmate is not wicked, but they are vulnerable. Vulnerability is the weakness the deceiver is using, whispering half-truths, planting false thoughts, making them feel doubts that are not real. The test is strong, but love is stronger. This moment may feel like betrayal is unavoidable, yet you must understand, it is not sealed. It is a temptation, a trial, and it can be broken if light shines in at the right time. Archangel Michael says, "Do not rush into anger, for anger feeds the shadows. Instead, hold steady, let your presence remain calm and firm, for your calmness will weaken the power of confusion. The enemy hopes you will react wildly, lose your trust, and push your soulmate further into their arms. But by standing strong, you do the opposite, you show loyalty, strength, and truth that cannot be bent. Type Amen to get blessing 1344. The betrayer has already shown their hand in small ways. They linger too close, they speak too softly, they show interest where none should exist. Your spirit has noticed it, even if your eyes have not fully caught it. Your soulmate has been told lies about you. Lies that paint you as distant, untrustworthy, or not enough. These words are meant to break the bond you share, to make them see flaws where none exist. But your soulmate's heart remembers the truth. Deep down, they feel your love, your consistency, your care. Even in this test, their soul is fighting against the falsehoods pressing against them. Archangel Michael says, the bond between you is not weak, it is being tested because it is strong. Only strong connections are targeted by envy, only great loves are tested by betrayal. Type Amen to get blessing 1488. You must prepare for a revelation. A day is coming soon when secrets will surface, and the betrayer will slip. Their mask will fall in front of others, and the truth will no longer be hidden. This revelation may hurt. It may shock you to know just how close betrayal came. But it will also heal, because exposure will burn away all illusions, leaving only truth behind. Do not fear this moment. Fear gives power to the one who tries to break you. Instead, walk with courage, knowing that even if betrayal touches your path, it cannot control your future. Archangel Michael says, the one who schemes against you is already losing. Their plan will backfire, and their name will be revealed, for heaven does not allow lies to reign forever. Type Amen to get blessing 1529. The deceiver believes their plan is clever, but it is fragile. Every scheme built on lies eventually collapses under the weight of truth. What they try to weave in darkness will soon be torn apart in light. Your soulmate feels torn between loyalty and temptation. Though they may not show it outwardly, their heart is unsettled, restless, and pulled in two directions. This is the sign of the test. The battlefield within them grows louder each day. Archangel Michael says, you are being watched not to destroy you suddenly, but to break you slowly. They want to see you weaken through silence, through doubt, through fear. But they will fail, for heaven's hand rests on your life. The betrayer has underestimated you. They see only your outer self but do not know the depth of your spirit. The strength you carry will turn this trap into a lesson that empowers you beyond what you ever imagined. Type Amen to get blessing 1611. The coming days will reveal more signs. A conversation you overhear, a sudden silence when you enter the room, or a message quickly hidden, these are all clues pointing to the test unfolding. Pay attention, for nothing is random in this season. Your soulmate is not your enemy. They are being manipulated, pulled by someone who knows just where to press. This does not excuse weakness, but it explains the hidden hand behind their strange behavior. Archangel Michael says, love is not blind. It sees clearly even in storm. Your clarity is your weapon now, for when you see truth, the lies lose their power. Stay steady. Do not allow the deceiver to see fear in your eyes. Fear feeds their courage, but calmness starves their plan. You must be as steady as stone while heaven completes its work. Type Amen to get blessing 1733. The betrayer hides their intentions with kindness. They laugh too easily, they offer help too often, they present themselves as harmless. But beneath the surface, their heart burns with jealousy and their hands work to undo your peace. Your soulmate may feel pity for them, mistaking manipulation for innocence. This is why the test is so dangerous. When pity opens a door, betrayal follows through it. But the moment of truth is coming quickly. Already, the betrayer is becoming careless, leaving small traces of their intention for others to notice. This is the crack in their mask, and soon, it will shatter completely. Archangel Michael says, you will not need to search for the truth, it will rise before your eyes. Heaven will force it into the open, and what was whispered in the dark will be shouted in the light. Type Amen to get blessing 1880. Prepare your heart. The revelation will not be gentle. It will sting to realize how far the test has gone, but it will also cleanse. Once the truth is revealed, the deceiver will lose all control, and your soulmate will be freed from their influence. This is why patience is required. The timing must be perfect so that when the mask falls, there can be no denial, no escape, no more games. Only truth standing naked before you. Archangel Michael says, "Hold your ground, for your destiny is too great to be stolen by envy." The betrayer who seeks to harm you will be crushed beneath the very scheme they built. You are not meant to fall in this trial. You are meant to rise higher. Betrayal may come close, but it cannot win, because your spirit is wrapped in protection stronger than any darkness. Type Amen to get blessing 1977. The deceiver is becoming reckless. What began as a quiet manipulation has grown into boldness, and boldness always leads to exposure. Soon, their overconfidence will betray them before anyone else can. Your soulmate feels the weight of this hidden game. They may not have confessed it to you, but inside, they are restless, uneasy, and conflicted. They sense something is wrong, even if they cannot explain it. Archangel Michael says, the betrayer is digging their own grave with every step. They believe they are moving closer to victory, but in truth, they are marching toward their downfall. This is why heaven gave you this warning, so you will not be caught off guard. Do not let fear poison your mind. Fear is what the deceiver wants you to feel. Instead, strengthen your spirit, for you are about to witness how quickly lies collapse when truth comes forth. Type Amen to get blessing 2055. Your soulmate is not blind, even if confusion clouds their vision. Deep down, they remember your love, your consistency, and your loyalty. That memory is their anchor, and it is what keeps them from being fully swept away. The betrayer, however, despises this anchor. They try harder, pushing lies more aggressively, because your love threatens their plan. They know they cannot compete with truth, so they seek to distort it. Archangel Michael says, do not underestimate the power of patience. What the deceiver cannot break through lies, they will destroy themselves trying to maintain. Their strength is fading, even as they pretend to grow stronger. The battle is nearly at its peak. The enemy has played their greatest cards, and soon there will be nothing left for them to use. That will be the moment the truth explodes into the open. Type Amen to get blessing 2144. Prepare yourself, for the revelation will be swift. You will not have to dig for it, nor demand answers. It will arrive like lightning, sudden, undeniable, and powerful. Your soulmate will see the truth with their own eyes. The moment of clarity will be painful for them, but it will also be liberating. The spell of manipulation will break instantly. The betrayer, once exposed, will scramble in shame and fear. They will lose the mask they wore so carefully, and everyone around them will see the envy that drove their actions. No more games will remain. Archangel Michael says, do not rejoice in their fall, but recognize it as justice. What they planned for you, they will experience themselves, for heaven allows no betrayal to go unjudged. Type Amen to get blessing 2277. The lesson of this trial will remain with you forever. You will learn to trust your spirit more than appearances, to sense the hidden currents beneath calm waters. This wisdom will guard you in future battles. Your soulmate will also be changed. This test, though dangerous, will open their eyes. They will see who truly stands by their side and who wears false smiles. Their loyalty will be tested, but through this exposure, it will become stronger. The betrayer will be left with nothing but the ruins of their own plan. Their envy will eat away at them, and they will have no one to blame but themselves. What they tried to steal will never be theirs. Archangel Michael says, "You are walking through fire, but you will not be burned." This betrayal is not your end, it is your transformation, and when it is over, you will shine brighter than ever before. Type Amen to get blessing 2388.